In this video, I go over how I made 2.3R on NFP Friday. The first thing I do is check Forex Factory to see the important news drivers for the day. And we can clearly see that we have NFP at 1:30 p.m. UK time, which is 8:30 in New York. And we would then go to the charts. So after going to the charts, I always start my analysis on the daily and weekly time frame. Not so much on the weekly, but sometimes there are just key levels of liquidity that are very obvious, and these are good targets for price. So we can clearly see that we have equal lows here on the weekly time frame, and this was before NFP came out. So before NFP came out, like, we hadn't approached these lows yet. If I go to the daily time frame as well, you can see that this is where the Thursday candle closed. And usually high news drivers like NFP, CPI, they mainly target these important equal lows and equal highs. And I'm not talking in hindsight because I called all of these trades live. And I also took these trades myself, so I'll attach the receipts at the end of this video. And you can see that I called this live in front of 150 people, and they were able to bank with me as well. So obviously we wait for NFP to come out, and we do not take any trades until after the news is released because we do not gamble. Although at this instance it was easier to guess where the direction would be because they were double equal lows, as you can see here. Even if I go around to the 1 hour time frame, you can see like these double equal lows here, almost triple equal lows. If you can probably draw a trend line from here to here. So let's see what happens. Move to the 15-minute time frame. Right now we're around 8:30. That's the NFP candle. And over here I was a bit annoyed because ideally I wanted to take a trade targeting these equal lows, but I didn't get FOMO because I know that even if I miss the trade on the way down, I can always get a reversal, and this is what I said on the group as well. And the old me would have just randomly taken a trade over here, like over here, without any stop loss, because I just knew that, oh, there's equal lows here, I'm just gonna go in, random trade, no SL, because I had such high conviction that this was gonna hit. But there were also times when I did that and I lost a lot more money. So I thought, without my rules, without my risk management, without my discipline, I'm just a gambler. And I'm trading to make money here, not to gamble. So I said, in 2025, one of the things I want to do is focus more on patience. And so I thought, let me just be patient and wait for a setup. I might get a reversal long. And so we can see that these equal lows took out. And then as soon as I saw this inversion here, because my model is the 5-minute inversion. 5-minute inversion fair value gaps, and as soon as I saw this, I just went long, and I put it on the chat, and I was targeting this 15-minute untapped fair value gap, which is over here. So my profit, my TP was at 905, sorry, and I can even share this in the group. But price ended up going beyond that. Obviously, you're never going to get perfection in trading. You're never going to get the perfect entry. You're never going to take profit at exactly the exact high or the exact low. It might happen a few times, but you always go for the low-hanging fruit. I mean, 2.3R, no one can even complain. And so this trade had literally zero drawdown. It was done in like less than 15 minutes. So these are 5-minute candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20-minute workday, 2.3R. Who can complain? When I took this, although on news days like NFP, CPI, there's a lot of volatility. So technically, I could look for a second trade. And if I do look for a second trade, I usually half my risk or half my profit I made with the first trade. So let's say I made 2.3R in the first trade. So for my second trade, I would risk 1.3%. To be honest, I didn't see any setups here right now, and I was just very content. The last thing you want to do is give back any profits on a Friday and then continue on the weekend. So let's see what continues to happen. Obviously, we end up projecting here. We could have gone short here, but as I said, I didn't want to do anything. And I didn't see any other major spots of... I didn't see any significant lows to the downside anyway, so I didn't take any. Actually, I did not take as I was already up approximately 2.3 hour. I didn't take this one because the last thing I want to do is give back any profits and head into the weekend feeling annoyed or angry because I gave away stupid profits. So you can clearly see that inversion model forms here again, but I was a bit hesitant to take this trade because you kind of have a lot of equal lows below and almost triple equal lows below over here. I was not confident doing that. However, there was the high time frame target was this untapped 15-minute fair value gap over here. So technically you couldn't go long and wait and target that 15-minute fair value gap, and let's see what happens. You can clearly see that this target was hit as well with minimum drawdown, zero drawdown, because I would have entered as soon as we got inverse. So over here, zero drawdown. This, if you look extended all the way here, is what extended here, not at the base of the fair value gap, but the trade went to like a 3 hour. If you're interested in how I made 110 hour in 6 months risking just 1% per trade, called live beforehand, no hindsight BS, in front of 150 people, check the link in your description. I'm opening up a few more free spots for people to join, and I'll see you in the group. Speak to you soon.